Hello everyone and welcome back to the Great Book of Grudges. My name is Nathan, and it looks like the Old World fans are mad. But not at stuff that they should actually be mad at. You see, just recently, only about 2 days ago, Games Workshop revealed this fellow on his horse. Now this is a new miniature, but it isn't a new unit because it's a battle standard bearer. We've had them for a long time. It's just an updated take on the old one, which in all fairness, I'm really excited about, considering that the old one just couldn't actually balance on its base. It would tip over and break or, well, chip, which was annoying with metal models. Now, people are mad about this for a number of reasons. The first one being resin, even though we were told to expect resin miniatures for the old world, as it has been confirmed that we are going to be dealing with plastic, the most well-liked product in Warhammer, resin from Forge World, and also metal, likely just returning miniatures, and, well, at least it's not Finecast, right? So people are pissed off because it's Reddit, because it's an advanced modeling thing, and a lot of newer players won't know how to deal with this, which in all fairness, yes, but until we see how much resin we're actually dealing with, I am not going to judge this just yet. Another thing is people are complaining that the knight is too short, which, yes, but it could just be that the horse is actually quite large, considering that horses do tend to be quite large depending on the regions. Obviously, you have to take into account lore-wise, the Bretonnian horses are specially bred. If it's the case that he's just short, I don't know, I don't care. I'm a short guy myself, so I salute my short kings, or, well, short dukes. All in all, I think the miniature is actually quite cool, and I look forward to replacing my battle standard bearer with this dude. Well, depending on the price. Keep in mind that this is going to be Forge World, so it's not going to be cheap. But yeah, the reveal has divided the community, which is kind of funny because, well, there's other reasons to be mad instead of just a duke on his horse. In the development diary of March 2023, the following post was done. This is the Old World development diary revealing the weapons of war. In today's article, we're visiting the armories of the Old World and giving you the first look at some of the weapons and war gear that can be found in the brand new plastic kits coming for the Kingdom of Bretonnia and the Tomb Kings of Khemri. I'm God. Okay, fair enough. We got some pretty cool looking shields, some pretty cool looking helmets. I'm quite excited to be able to paint these up because they look like the classic Bretonnia stuff, just updated. Well, interestingly enough, as of recording this video, we've seen those two helmets on brand new models. One being the Bretonnian Paladin on foot, and the other being the battle standard bearer, both of which are resin miniatures, which, is kind of weird considering that those helmets have been told to be, plastic. But apparently not, unless the same model is getting reused between proper, character models and basic infantry models. Or better yet said, basic units, because it's likely that the helmets might be used by Grail Knights or something, but it just kinda makes the resin miniature, which is going to cost a lot more, a little bit pointless. Or Games Workshop just showed off resin pieces there without actually confirming that they were resin, just calling them plastic by mistake. See, this is what people should be looking out for, because Games Workshop have been proven to be rather inconsistent with their postings, and it's been noticeable a lot during the Old World blogs more than anything else. You'd think that a BSB, a battle standard bearer, which is going to be front and center of your army, it's going to be a centerpiece, or a paladin, a hero, is going to have some unique heraldry or a unique helmet, as most often than not, the Bretonnian knights will put the heraldry on their helmet. But yeah, you'd think they'd have some sort of unique stuff, right? Not looking like the typical standard units, your core, your special, and your rare, because, well, what's the point? I can guarantee you, if the BSB is basically just going to be a resin version of the plastic models, I'm just going to get myself a plastic miniature and kit bash it. I'm not going to pay a premium for that, right? I'm sorry, right? But, characters for Forge World are £40 onwards, and I'm not paying for something which just is basically going to look like a core unit. The other thing is, really, the three models that we've seen, as cool as they are, don't get me wrong, the Paladin on foot is absolutely amazing. Yeah, they're not really new miniatures. The Tomb King, for example, is something that we've had for a while. There was the metal model, the BSB, the battle standard bearer for the Bretonnians. Again, same thing. We've had the old model before. If we go back to 6th edition, yes, Paladins were not able to be found on foot. However, there were rules in the 6th edition army book for Bretonnia to be able to take a Bretonnian character on foot, a Bretonnian knight. You'd have to find some of the older models, but the Virtue of Empathy rule basically said here The knight may be fielded on foot. In addition, if he is not the army general, peasants within 12 inches of him may use his leadership rather than the normal distance of 6 inches. So, yeah, you know, we've had these characters before. We've not actually seen anything brand spanking new, we've just seen an updated version of a model. Now, we know obviously of some other pieces that we haven't even seen yet, you know, some Bretonnian arms, some other shields, and obviously some really cool Tomb King stuff. I have a feeling that that Tomb King staff is going to be resin, mostly because that looks like it's going to be part of a Lich Priest, as I do believe that design was used with Chaos Bane, actually, so it's very likely that, yeah, it's going to be a character, and it looks like some characters are going to be resin focused. I could be wrong here, but nothing so far makes me think otherwise, considering that we've only seen 3 resin miniatures when they've promised plastic. Again, we knew some resin was going to be featured here, but now we don't know exactly how much resin is coming. The fact is, they've not actually shown us any true plastic. The renders that we've seen are renders, not actual, like, prints. So, yeah, it's a little disappointing, I'm not gonna lie. These are the things that people should be questioning when it comes to the reveals so far, what we know. Obviously, now even more so since another helmet has been given to a Bretonnian resin character, instead of arguing about a short guy on a horse. Yeah, I get it, some people don't like the design and so on, but seriously, Google horses. Like, some of them are really big. We know some new units are coming, or at least they've been stating brand spanking new units. We know that, for example, Knights of the Realm can be found on foot. Many of us want to see what a full contingent of Knights of the Realm on foot would look like. Will it be a group of 10? Will it be a group of 20? Many of us want to see full plastic models of that. It's about time Games Workshop started showing some stuff more consistently. And if it's going to be the case that they're just going to keep showing us updated models, well, just show it as a bulk rather than, let's be honest, kind of blue-balling people to expecting a bunch of new stuff. The thing is, a lot of people were expecting a new miniature, a new type of character, or a new type of unit when it came to this reveal. One only must be something quite impressive. Yeah, no, it's a BSB. Now, don't get me wrong, while I do sound fairly negative, I am quite excited about Warhammer the Old World. The rumors are still coming in that it's going to be this year after Epic, as, well, pretty much the rumors have been saying for a while now. Epic has just recently been announced, which means it's likely going to be out, I give it 3-4 weeks. General rumors for Epic themselves, or whatever it's called now, was always that it was going to be announced around July and then released in August, so far so good. It does look like it's lining up with pretty much all the rumors that have been consistently right for now, but if they want to start like building up the hype, they're going to have to start showcasing a little bit more. A new unit would be helpful, or if they're going to start actually showcasing old models updated, show a rule, show a change, say again why this unit could be used in certain ways, because the BSB article had no information, right? Old school Warhammer Fantasy fans like myself, and possibly a few of you listening here, yeah, you guys are going to know exactly what a BSB is used for. The new people, those who came into the hobby later on, who maybe have played 40k, maybe have played Age of Sigmar, or have been waiting for this since getting into Total War Warhammer, yeah, they don't know what a BSB does. We don't have that in Total War. I don't think any of the other settings have, like, BSB characters. You've got buffer characters and so on, but the BSB was, like, almost essential in certain army compositions. So yeah, this is what we need to be vocal about, not, oh my god, he looks too small or the horse is too big. Sure, voice your displeasure on that, but make sure you're getting your word out on stuff that we need to know about and Games Workshop need to be aware of. Funny enough, and I can tell you with complete honesty, I've spoken to some creators at Games Workshop's Good Boy Club, and yeah, they voiced the same displeasure as what I'm mentioning here in this video, but they won't say anything because they're too scared of getting removed from the Good Boy Club, seeing as I have no stake in it. Yeah, I'm going to talk about it. I want this game to be good. That's the most important thing. And if the hype dies, that's less people interested in potentially buying stuff in the future. Their marketing has always been awful. Let's be honest. They should be hyping up this product too. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Let's start a bit of discussion. I do apologize for a late video. I'm dealing with some stuff and I'm very stressed out. But yeah, I'll see you all again very, very soon. Have a good day.